virtual digital currency, a lot of members have spoken. One aspect which was raised was government is giving a mixed signal. There doesn't seem to be a clarity. And this was raised by quite a lot of members. Supriya Sule ji raised it. Ritesh Pandey ji raised it. Pinaki ji raised it. So I just want to say, there is no confusing signals. We are very clear that there are consultations going on as to whether we want to regulate it, as to whether we want to regulate it to some extent or really very much or totally ban it, are all after the consultation which will be concluded, and once it's concluded, the matter will come out. But till then, we are taxing it also because there's a lot of reported activity happening there. A lot of transactions are happening, and from the way the concerns being expressed by several members, there is definitely a commonplace knowledge that a lot of exchanges are happening, people are putting money, people are taking money, people are creating assets, and the assets are being sold and bought. So obviously government made its position clear, saying we shall tax the money being generated out of it, and that is why we have come out with the proposal to tax at 30%. And also the TDS has been brought in. Like always, TDS is more for tracking. It's not an additional tax, it's not a new tax, it is a tax which is going to help people to track it, but at the same time, for the payer, for the person who's paid the 1% TDS, he can always reconcile it with the total tax that he has to pay to the government. Minus it if he's paid more, or add it if he has to pay additionally. So there is no new taxation because of the TDS, but the TDS principle has always been same, and that probably is also one of the reasons why the tax base has widened. Not here on the digital, but in general, the tax base has been widening, where we had only about 5 point something earlier to start with in 2014. We are now touching 9.1 crore people, and that is because we are able to find the money trail of people who seem to be spending money, who file assessments sometimes, but who don't pay even if they are expected to pay. So TDS is always one legitimate way through which we are tracking the transactions and therefore being helpful to widen the base. Sir,